What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Now, before I even get on camera, because I am not on my laptop, I'm on my desktop. So I need to know if I'm breaking up or not. Please let me know if I am breaking up or not, because because I see that Wi-Fi thing popping up, and I know what that means. It normally means that I'm breaking up. So let me know if I'm breaking up or not, because if so, I'm gonna have to switch computers out real quick. Am I breaking up? Please let me know. Am I breaking up? Okay, everybody says that I sound okay. Everybody say I sound good. Okay. All right, you guys. So it's 28 people in the chat so far. As you guys already know, it's 28 people. Um, and I know that we're gonna get the numbers up as we go by, okay? But we're here to talk about Derrick Jaxn and his wife breaking up, child. That's what we're here to discuss. Now, hey y'all, what's going on? I ain't been this high up in a minute. But what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves today. I hope everything is all good and all that good stuff. So first of all, let me let you guys know what we got coming up on the platform and on sister platforms, okay? Now tomorrow is was wrong, and it will be featuring Yakratis. Okay, me and him will be discussing the basketball wives beef between Cece and Evelyn. So I hope you guys tune in on tomorrow at 12:15 Eastern. That's 12:15 p.m. Eastern time, where me and Yakratis will be talking about the beef between Cece and Evelyn, how it went down, what happened, and what needed to happen. Okay, so that's all we're gonna get into with that. Okay, so shout out to everybody. Shout out to Yakratis for doing it on Monday. Of you know that it will be the Whether You Like It or Not reality TV panel, the Potomac edition, and it will be on Giving You the Real Teas platform. So be on the lookout for that on Monday night, okay? And it's going to be at the same time that it always is, okay? Um, so that's pretty much it for what we got coming up so far. But before we even get into what we're here to talk about, which is Derrick Jaxn divorcing his wife, Denia Jaxn, okay? Please let me know if everything is okay, because I'm looking. That's why I got my laptop right here. I need to know if my sound is okay and all that stuff. But shout out to the Wiley Show. I know that he's live right now, but shout out to the Wiley Show, you guys. I know that people have their opinions about Wiley. I know that a lot of people probably don't care for Wiley like that, but I genuinely support Wiley. I love his platform. I love his growth. He's also nominated for, I think, two Boss Babe Awards as well. So shout out to Wiley. I really appreciate him. He's always reaching out and stuff like that. He even, when I did my Storm Monroe interview, he told me how good I did. It's just the support for me. So shout out to Wiley, because he's been doing his thing. I really appreciate all of his kind words and stuff like that. I really do. So shout out to Wiley. Okay, now I had just had to do that before we get started. Now we're here to talk about Derrick Jaxn, okay? The one who was giving out relationship advice all on Instagram and all on YouTube. He was this relationship guru and all this other stuff. And come to find out, he was the one that was having all of the issues in his own damn marriage. Ain't that something? It's always the people that have their own issues but want to be a relationship guru to everybody else. They need to go to therapy for their own goddamn relationship. Ain't that something? You know what I mean? It's always somebody that really think got all the answers when it come down to somebody else's relationship and what somebody need to do with their own goddamn relationship. It's always some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's always some shit like that. Just a relationship guru, okay? But we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna get into all of that. And I might just let some people call in. I just might let y'all do that today. Okay. So let me open my Bluetooth speaker because I feel like I'm gonna need it real quick. Right back.
Bluetooth mode.
Okay, got the Bluetooth speaker, and we're about to go ahead and get this thing popping. Okay, where my phone at? Okay, because it's some stuff that I'm gonna have to play. Okay, some stuff that I'm gonna have to play. That's why I had to go get my Bluetooth speaker. And plus, I'm on my desktop, so it may not, come across the way it should on my laptop, child. And also, shout out to Jay Lee's corner with these "I Want to Be Down" braids, child. She working them, child. She really is. Okay, so we're about to go ahead and get into some things. Am I good? Please let me know if I'm good. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me switch computers. Let me switch computers. I already knew I was gonna have to do that. Let me switch computers. Give me 1 second. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Please let me know. Is this better? Let me know now before I continue. Is this better? Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So now we're about to go ahead and get into all this stuff that's going on with Derrick because he is a hot ass mess, you guys. He is a hot ass mess. If I ever knew what a hot mess was, he really is a hot mess, child. Like for real, for real. He's a hot mess. Hold on, you guys. I'm finna change this mic to okay, because I got my earphones in now. Okay, y'all. So yeah, Derrick is a mess. So we're about to go ahead and get into it because it's a lot of things that we're gonna have to share and shit like that, like old stuff. Okay, so this is what the article said. Okay, so I got this from Bossip. I got this from Bossip.com, and it says Derrick Jaxn divorces his long-suffering wife, Denia Jaxn, after he's pictured partying in Miami with some mystery woman. Okay, now it says relationship coach Derrick Jaxn was seemingly caught once again stepping out on his long-suffering wife, Denia Jaxn, and now it looks like it's a wrap between them. Okay, that's the first part of the article, right? So then it says media personality Tasha K posted video stills of the relationship coach chilling with the mystery woman during Art Basel in Miami. After the receipts were posted, Derrick Jaxn announced his divorce shortly thereafter. The Georgia native posted the lengthy statement to Instagram. Over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer some support as we privately establish this new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. Earlier this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and file for divorce. Making the decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I found peace
and knowing that our mission of raising healthy children, starting with healthy and whole parents, is still being accomplished. From falling in love as just teenagers to becoming spouses and now co-parents, I'm grateful for the years that we spent together, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. I was just blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful for all she's meant to our family. If that ain't no fuck boy, I don't know what is. If that ain't no fuck boy, I don't know what is, child. I don't know what is if he ain't no goddamn fuck boy, because he is a fuck boy. Like, he's a fuck boy. He's a fuck boy. Trina make that song fuck boy. She didn't make it for no reason. He's definitely a fucking fuck boy, period. He is a fuck boy, and there's nothing that nobody can tell me, because he is. You know what I mean? Like, he's a fuck boy. Like, you see how he really is trying to sit up here and make it seem like he's just this doted husband and all this other stuff. I don't understand. Like, bro, like, you're not convincing anybody of anything. Like we know that we know what your works are. We know exactly what they are. You ain't fooling nobody. You might be fooling the people that be, mesmerized by your chocolate skin and your nice body and stuff, because you are a handsome young man and all this other good stuff. We already know that. But that doesn't mean that you ain't no bitch ass nigga, because you definitely are a bitch ass nigga. Like, you are, and a lot of these relationship gurus are like, they be having so much to say about everybody, and always be trying to tell somebody how they're supposed to, work their relationship, when they don't even know how to work their own goddamn relationship. Like, just low down, to the ground. Like, just ain't got no type of nothing. Okay. So then, let me go back. Let me put this, let me put this overlay up here, y'all. Hold on, y'all. It's over 106 of you guys up in the building. What's going on, Scotty Gang? And if you're brand new to the platform, if you're just now tuning in for the very first time, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? The Scotty Gang is in the building. Y'all can let them know if they're brand new to the platform that how we get down over here is always a good time. We over 39,000 subscribers. We're like 900 away from our goal. So let's get to it. If you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe right now. Help us get to the 40K. Hopefully I get to 40K before the end of the month. But if I don't, that's fine too. But we're about to go ahead and get into it. Okay. So this announcement comes. Wait. Okay. So this is something from the Shade Room right here. So let me. Okay, good. So now I can share my screen. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to share my screen because we got a lot to get into with this. There's a lot of backstory and shit like that. So we got to get into this thing. Okay. Now, let me share the screen so you guys can see everything. Let me take the overlay off. All right, there you go, y'all. So it says, late last night, blogger Tasha K released exclusive photos of relationship coach Derrick Jaxn in close proximity with another woman in Miami during Art Basel. Shortly after, Derrick Jaxn announced his divorce and alluded to the fact that he had separated from his wife, Denia Jaxn, earlier this year. However, it doesn't appear that Denia was on the same page. If you recall, less than a month ago, she posted a video on social media spewing word curses over anyone that tried to defame her or destroy her relationship with Derrick Jaxn. In November, she released a program for married couples that teaches them how to overcome infidelity. Whatever the case may be, keep both parties lifted up in prayer. Okay. So it says swipe to see the announcement. But I already read the announcement already. Okay, so these are the Tasha K exclusives right here. Now, those are the pictures that Tasha K posted with Derrick Jaxn in Miami with an unknown woman, and then he announced the divorce after she dropped the receipts. So there we go, right there, Tasha K, right there. Okay, there she is, right there. That's her stuff, and that's him with a whole nother woman. Okay, yes, honey, yes, that's a whole nother TJ Holmes situation. You ain't telling no lies, Monk Chip. Shout out to you. I ain't seen you in the chat in a while. Shout out to you, Monk Chip. But yes, it's definitely another TJ Holmes situation. These men, I'm telling you, it's always be these men that seem to have it all the way together, but they really don't have it all the way together. And that's how they fool everybody because it's like, oh, this man got it together. He's well respected. He got a good ass job and all this other shit. And he's a good man, Savannah. He is a good man, girl. A good man. Well, he ain't no good man. He's just as much of a fuck boy as the rest of them is, child. You can't put nothing past these men. You just gotta see for yourself on how they are and what they're giving. That's pretty much what it is. You got to see how they are and what they're giving. Honestly, that's what you got to see because I mean, it's crazy to me. It definitely is. It's crazy to me because that man, Derrick Jaxn, is something else. He is really like the spokesperson for all other fuck boys. If you ask me, he really is. Like it's really crazy. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. Just straight up crazy. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, like period. So let's continue on because what else is up in this post? Okay, I think that's it for that part. Okay, so let me put the overlay back up. So those were the photos that Tasha K put up. That was a Tasha K exclusive. She had the exclusive with that. Po lady, po thing. Like it's crazy to me how it's crazy how this man can treat this lady like the way he treated her. It's just crazy to me. Okay. All right. So this announcement comes after what appeared to be a mental unraveling for his wife, Denia. The stay-at-home mom shared a now viral video condemning those who spoke negatively of her marital union. So let me post this. Hold on. No. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it so I can share it.
Against the names.
Okay, let me go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see it once more. Let me share the screen. Okay, here we go.
Denia Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies. May the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35, go to Psalm 140, go to Psalm 141, and keep our names out of your mouth in the name of Jesus. Have a blessed day.
What was wrong with her? Can somebody tell me what was wrong with her? Like, what was the whole point of that? Like, what was wrong with her? Like, was she wishing bad on the people that was talking about her marriage? Or was she talking about her own husband? Because it looks to me that is where the vitriol should have been, is at her damn husband. Because, girl, you doing too much. Like, girl, you lost it, baby. You lost it, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like you really did because it's like, what are you putting all of this? Like you can't put this on the people who be talking about your marriage. Your husband is the one you need to be mad at. Your husband is the one that interrupted your life or made you look like a complete idiot in front of people. You know what I mean? That's who you need to be mad at. That's who you need to be praying for is your fucking husband. That's who needs the prayer. Because, baby, I don't know if you praying for bad stuff to happen on the people that was talking about your man or whatever. I don't know if that's what you was doing or you was praying about your husband. But we're going to continue on, though. We're going to continue on. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let me put this overlay back up here so I can continue reading this thing. Okay. So, Denia's rage shocked social media goers as it was a stark contrast to the peaceful demeanor she displayed in her videos with Jaxn. The mystery woman who appeared alongside the adulterer in the video deleted her social media accounts. It looks like she was led to believe that Derrick was separated like a woman he previously cheated with, a woman named Candace. She claimed to have had an affair with the relationship guru after Jaxn assured her he was separated from Denia. According to the Daily Mail, Candace stated that their affair lasted throughout the summer of 2020 and the two celebrated Derrick's birthday together. She even added that they snuggled in the same bed that he shared with his wife. Ooh, so low down and dirty, child. As previously reported in March 2021, Jaxn, who advocates that healing and healthy relationships, confessed to serial cheating on his wife. He spoke in third person as he addressed his 1.3 million Instagram followers. The truth is, Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage, and all of it falls under the category of cheating, affairs, and stepping out. To many fans, he appeared disingenuous and described the video as cringe-worthy. Several people also made comments about Denia wearing a bonnet that she later deemed a helmet of salvation. Okay, hold on. So we got to take it back to where that first started up. We got to take it back. So let me share this screen again. Let me take the overlay off once more so you guys can see it. Okay. No, that's not what I'm trying to do here. No, that ain't what I'm doing. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this video up here. Hold on, y'all, because let me share the screen one more time.
About what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took, and definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. Now, I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, but a lot has been said already about what was the cause. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that it's been made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that for any amount of time or any length of time to any extent, and think that I can't be held accountable. The same way that I preach, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. Preaching certain things, preaching
Okay, so that's when he first sat up there and had his wife sitting on camera looking like that. First of all, that was just a hot damn mess anyway. She looked like she was ready to beat his ass in that video. Like she was looking at him like, nigga, why you got me up here? Like you got me up here looking like a goddamn fool. Like, why the fuck you got me up here? Why you got me up here? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how she was looking at that man. Like, why the fuck you got me up here looking a damn mess? And now I gotta sit up here and deal with this bullshit that you spouting out. And I gotta defend you and I gotta pretend like I'm okay with this bullshit and everything. Like she looked like she was she was damn miserable when she was sitting up there with him. You feel what I'm saying? Like she was looking like she was miserable then, and she probably was. Because I mean, you got a husband who's supposed to be a relationship guru, a man that's supposed to be telling all these other men how they supposed to deal with their relationships, and not other men, but other women who's looking for a man that's similar to what he's supposed to be or what he pretends to be. And then you got to deal with the fact that that man that he pretends to be in the public is not that man. It's not the man that he is. So you sitting up there with him while he's, telling this story and all this other stuff. And it's just like, girl, you look crazy. And only for him to be going out, because I just feel like sometimes, like when a person cheats on you one time, it's just like, I don't know, like, child. So let's continue on, honey. Let's continue on, child. So it says, when Denia discovered the affair, she walked away stating, I agree with people saying that there is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage. When I found out about it, I left. I did not come back until I saw a shift or a change in his mentality. She later stated that she forgave him and the couple started a new chapter with God at the forefront of their marriage. And now, a year and a half later, the two have decided to end their marriage. Someone on Twitter said, so Derrick Jaxn and Mrs. Hellman of Salvation would be today's main characters of Twitter. This is your official notification. Oh, everybody going in on her. Oh, God, everybody is. And then it says, Derrick and Denia have been married for 4 years. We hate to see couples part ways, but when one party just can't seem to get it right, send them to the left, to the left. It's sad. And I really hate that for her. It's really sad, honestly. It's sad. It's sad as a motherfucker. Like, you don't want to see no woman going through no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person who really don't like to say once a cheater is always a cheater, because it's like you have to allow people to grow and allow people to change. But sometimes they just don't change. You know what I mean? Sometimes they just don't change. And sometimes you have to watch what you say about people and all this other stuff. So the phone lines are open. I just put the StreamYard link down in the chat for you guys. It's like 177 of y'all up in here, but 70 likes. Y'all need to get these likes up. But yeah, it's sad when a woman stands by some man and a man just can't seem to get right at all. Like it's really fucked up and sad that a funky ass man like Derrick Jaxn is sitting up here embarrassing this woman, like you humiliating her. And we on the outside looking in, and it's kind of like, we on the outside looking in at her like she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Oh, I see somebody already in the back. So let's get this thing going. Let me see. Okay, what's going on, Janae?
Hey, boo, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm hanging in there. You doing big things. I see you. I see you.
Thank you.
What do I have to say about this hypocritical, lying, low down, dirty dog? Well, how you gonna tell somebody to know their worth and to not be with someone that will disrespect them and that will lie and cheat when you're constantly breaking this woman down? How many times do you have to disrespect your wife? If you didn't want to be married the first time after you got caught cheating, You should have left your wife alone and let her rebuild her life and put herself back together and move on to somebody else. Because the first time, didn't he have a whole woman in her house and the woman was messy sending pictures of herself to his wife
Uh-huh.
while she was all up in the crib, all up in the
Uh-huh.
house? I know.
Uh-huh.
I, I don't know if I can say this, Scotty, but the state I live in, you will get a cat busted in that ass playing with people like that, having somebody in their house. I just don't understand why this man wants to continue to break this woman spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Like this woman, you can see she's broken. What more does this woman have to take for him to be like, you know what? I need to stop. And what part is she going to take to be like, you know what? I don't deserve to keep putting myself through this. I need to walk away. I need to be strong enough to be like, you know what? Enough is enough.
Uh-huh.
Well, hi Scotty, hi Janae.
Hey,
All I have to say is that I've seen him on do multiple interviews on different platforms and things like that before all of this came out. And just hearing him talk to me was like he giving fuckboy to me.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I know, okay, because he's a handsome man or whatever. She just looked like on that when I seen that video like a year or whatever ago when they were sitting next to each other
Uh-huh.
and she had the bonnet on. She looked like she was being held captive. Like he called her down and was like, "Look, I'm about to do this video. I need you to sit by my side and put up this front like we riding together. You sticking with me through this." Because all she kept doing was just shaking her head like, mm-hmm. But on her face, it looked like, mm-hmm, yeah. But guess what, nigga? It's about to be a problem. Then when she casted a spell on everybody about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, however long ago that was, she went on the internet and casted that damn spell on everybody. She was projecting. You know what I'm saying? It was like, girl, you really need to be over there casting that same thing over to your husband who's out here writing books on the internet telling people how they should be in their relationships when he ain't doing nothing right or living by his word. So I don't even when people like that get to talking and opening up their mouth, my ears shut completely off. My brain shuts down. And I'm just like, you're just rambling at this point. He ain't shit, he's trash to me.
Definitely trash. Definitely. Miss D, you next.
Thank you. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. So I just wanted to say that I don't think that neither one of them are healthy minded. Neither one of them. He
Mhm.
says some really, captivating things in his, posts that he makes, and they make sense, but his actions are not supporting what he says.
Hmm.
Based on how he's treated his wife, and lacks the discipline to be faithful to her and be honest. And with her, I get a sense that them being together since they were in high school, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I get a sense that she does not have her own identity. I think it seems like her identity is wrapped up in the Bible. We see that's just she's drowned in that. And it's like she's operating in a different reality. She's a Bible thumper. I think she's worse than a Bible thumper. She's just completely like immersed in it to where it's like she just doesn't come up for air and realize that there's a world outside of the Bible, baby. I
a
think she has
junior Jesus. Mm-hmm.
listen, she has her identity wrapped up in that. Her identity is wrapped up in being his wife, and she was like a devoted and dedicated wife. Her identity is wrapped up in being a mom, but I think outside of those roles, she does not have her own identity, and I don't think she ever formed that from the time that they were together. So she's not healthy minded. She is not. It's going to require like some intensive therapy, something to really like have some type of hope that she could come out of that, because I can sense that she would go into some form of depression, being that was one of her identities wrapped up into him being his wife. And now that that's gone and she doesn't have her own identity, I'm afraid that she can go there. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I just think that they both will need serious help.
Can I
Yeah.
ask everybody a question?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mhm.
before you do, we have over 200 people in the chat. This is at this point it has turned into an open panel at this point. So, if anybody want to come up and say anything or give their opinions on the situation, you are definitely open to do so. The link is pinned, and okay, I guess he had to say. The link is pinned, and the moderators will be, can posted every few seconds or whatnot. But the link is out there if you want to come up. Now, there was someone up here, but I guess he dropped. I don't know, but he's welcome to come back as well. But go ahead, Janae.
I mean, do y'all believe that he plays on the fact that she's so heavily invested in the church and keeping a marriage and always constantly looking the other way when he does stuff?
Absolutely. I totally
Mm-hmm.
believe that. I think
One
he
I
hundred
believe
abuses
that
that.
percent.
wholeheartedly.
Yes.
100%. I feel like, you know, first of all, what he really needs to make sure of now is that he has uh um security. Because for real, she is unraveling before everybody's eyes. And I don't like to say stuff like this. I put that out, put nothing negative out into the atmosphere. But she is a dangerous type of person to where she'll do something to him and that other girl or whoever else he's with, and then say, and then try to use God as like a way to like get her out of something, like, oh, God came to me and this is what it was supposed to be and this is how it was written. This is not gonna, if he don't do something to change this narrative or try to make it better, she's gonna snap. She's already done snap. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it
Yeah.
ending well.
And I look
I
back
don't
at the
see it
fact
ending well either.
I even look back at the fact of when Derrick Jaxn was, at the peak of his whole relationship expert, whatever persona that he was putting out there, and was like, had a high platform, was selling books and had speaking engagements about it. And that whole time, y'all remember, nobody knew that he had a wife.
Exactly.
Nobody,
Nobody.
nobody even,
Nobody.
whoo, that says a lot about his character. And he kept it that way. He wanted it that way.
A well
And
kept secret.
that tells you about that's abuse.
Right.
Like, why you didn't want nobody to know you had a wife, bro? You always speaking about black love and positivity and marriage
Hello.
and how it's good, but you didn't want nobody to
Yeah.
know that you was married?
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm. That's
Cause
weird
I've
to
been
me.
I've been married almost 10 years. I've been together with my husband for 11. And I don't hide the fact that I'm married. If you go on my Facebook right now, there's pictures of my children and husband all over my stuff. Even on his social medias, he didn't have her on his social medias.
Real quick, I just want to say, hey, everybody. But I feel
Hey.
like she became more religious to help her get through all of what he was doing.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
I think a lot of the problem is, I mean, it's the same way that Christianity was used to get slaves to fall in line.
Mm,
He's
yeah.
using it, and he is now the master, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And she feels like she is being a dutiful wife. But I'm more so concerned about her physical safety as well as the children. And I'm
Right. But
not
that's
being
why I said
funny.
she looked
She need help.
captive.
She
That's why
do
I
like
said she
she's not there.
yeah, she looked
No,
captive, like he made, like when you compared it to how, Christianity and the slaves and everything. When she was on that video with him, she looked like she was forced to come down and do that video. She looked captive, like she was just nodding in agreement
She looked
because
afraid.
yeah, and like I didn't, you know what? I didn't even see fear. I just seen like, I'm here because this is what we got to do to keep up, a good front. You know what I'm saying?
you know what? I think you all are correct, but I also think she had no clue because I don't see a woman coming downstairs
Right.
at least without a bra on. At
Exactly. It looked like she
least.
just rolled out of bed or she was cooking breakfast or doing something. And he was like, oh, come in, come sit by me. And then he started the video.
Yeah,
But I
let
think
come
he
in,
did
come in
that
here and let's
to,
do this video real quick.
yeah, but I think the motive for him doing that was so that he can have support of people saying, well, look at her. She all frumpy. He all fine. Why
Right,
would he?
right.
I think that's what he was banking on because unfortunately, so often Black women, we critique each other and try to say that's why you can't keep a man. And it's like, he ain't worth keeping.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Now there's a person up here named Walk. They didn't came up and dropped, came up and dropped. Now they back up again. Now I need to know what they got to say, child.
Scotty, you looking at that profile picture. You ain't fooling nobody. Go ahead.
What's
Right?
good? What's good? Yeah.
Don't do that now. Even though I was, but don't do that
See,
though. But
look
but
at
I
you.
want to know what they got to say though.
Nah. I just came up here. I ain't trying to disturb y'all conversation. I was just surfing the internet and I seen this. Is this true?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, sir.
Hey man. Hey, I got the perfect. Hey, look, yo. I ain't gonna stay up here too long, but I got the perfect get back. And any KS fan who don't like this nigga, man, go take this man wife, man. Take her. I know y'all don't like wiping up single mothers, but take his wife and say, look, I did what you couldn't do.
Okay.
Oh.
That part.
Okay.
That part.
Now,
All right.
yeah, we'll see how he act with that. That'll be a whole like turn of events, like
Yeah, but see, he wouldn't be able to handle that. Somebody take his
at
woman
all.
and his child, and then he do better than what he was doing. Oh
That would be funny as hell. Oh, that would
That
be
would
funny.
be, and I need her to go on the internet and then cast a spell on his ass with her new man and the baby in the picture.
You know,
Oh,
I
Lord.
just feel this is so sad because, like, what was
Uh,
that? A week ago, she put that out, and it's like,
That was
so
like it
you
was
gonna
almost a
cute?
month ago. It was last month or something
I'm,
like that.
did he
I'm
blindside
gone,
her with
man.
this
I'll be
divorce? Did
listening to
she know
y'all, but
that the
this is
divorce was
funny.
coming?
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming up.
Bow
Thank
Wow.
No
you,
doubt.
Walk.
I just feel like it's the embarrassment
Oh,
because she
Lord
is
Jesus.
going
Okay.
so hard for him, and he is
Get you some
humiliating
ice
her.
water, Scotty.
Don't what? I didn't even say
Hey Tracy.
nothing.
I'm
Listen,
gonna ignore all of that. Hey Tracy, how you doing?
hey, listen. I have questions and I have thoughts. So let me say this. If you're willing to cast your spells on everybody for talking bad about your marriage and the babies and the kids and the mamas and the grandmamas and everybody in between,
He said grandmama.
it seems like it hit a Uno reverse and just plopped you in the middle of your forehead,
He said,
and
"Uno
that
It's
didn't
reverse."
not
turn
a
out the
Uno
way you
reverse.
expected to, because it's giving very much so. I've been cheating. I'm gonna keep cheating, and now I don't need you to sell my self-help books anymore. So
Back.
I'm gonna go do what I've been wanting to do, which
Which
is
is get rid
leave
of
you.
you. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Wait, Scotty, I have a question. The
Okay.
post that I'm sorry, Tracy. I just want to know this real quick before I forget it. The post that Tasha K put up, how recent was that? Was that like this past week or something?
I honestly don't know. Cause I got this on
Okay.
gossip, so I don't know.
yeah, it was this
Oh,
weekend because she even got the video of them singing karaoke,
Oh.
like him and the girl singing karaoke.
What was they singing? What was they singing? You're my little secret?
Listen, let me throw it in the mod chat
They
real
was
quick. Hold
singing
on.
"Meet Me at the Creep In."
They was singing the
That yo,
same
my little
song that
secret.
TJ
Oh
Holmes
my
and Amy
god.
Robach was singing. They was
Did
singing,
anybody
there's some
see
hoes in
ya
this house. That's what they was singing. They all some
come into
hoes.
my house last night?
Right?
This is in my beeper.
Okay,
That's
so
gonna do everything I like. All
I
right.
just want to give it about 3 months, and we're gonna hear about the baby that's on the way.
Ooh,
I
plot
have a
twist.
feeling because it's just typical Black relationship experience. They can't just cheat; they have to get somebody else pregnant. So we'll hear that happen soon.
He better not because that lady go. I promise you, that lady, she go. Man, they
Where's
better
that
have
lady's
tight.
mama? Where's her parents at?
Where's her family?
That's what I'm saying. Where are they at? Because she seems like she's on the verge of a psychotic break. And it's not, it's like, we laughing a little bit, but I think we all can see she's gone.
Yeah,
Yes,
in real time, it's like
and it's
we can
scary.
make jokes about anything, but in real, I mean, you could see it. from the
The
video
brokenness. Yes.
to her rants that she is not on the verge of. She's in like at the beginning of breaking down and really having a moment of mental instability. Like for
Yeah.
real.
Y'all think she at the beginning? Because I thought she was at the
I
beginning.
think
What
she
was that? A
already
year
in the
and some
middle.
change ago, when she came up with her breastplate of supremacy and she had her little bonnet
Oh
on.
Lord.
Oh
Yes.
Like
yeah,
her
she was
breast,
Yeah.
doing.
her
Yeah, she
I
was.
family
think
somewhere getting that salvation armor together for her. That's where her family at. They're getting her
yeah, I think
armor of
she's at the
salvation together.
climax. I think she's at the climax of it now. But seriously, we're starting to see way too much mental instability in our community. I mean,
Right.
Kanye,
Girl.
people like there does entertainment aside, we not gonna think none of it's funny if something happened to Kim and them kids. We ain't gonna think it's funny if something happened with this. And it's like we're seeing people right in front of us break. And I don't want to hear nothing about like, oh, I can't believe this happened. We all can see where this is going. And it's just real sad because her family needs to step in and she needs to be under some type of conservatorship.
Wait, how many not a conservatorship. How many kids they have?
I
Do
think
y'all
two.
anybody know?
I'm
I think
not
two.
sure.
I think they
Y'all
Oh,
have a
think
little
two.
Zeus
boy
gonna
and a
get?
little girl.
Y'all
Okay.
think Zeus
They're
gonna give her
little
a TV
kids
show?
though?
Yeah, they're young.
Y'all think Zeus
Oh.
gonna give her a TV show? Because I mean, it seems like a very much Zeus TV show type of
I'd
storyline.
watch it.
I mean,
Look, this
it
looked like
seems
a bootleg
very.
Martell and Melody situation.
This
It
looked
really
like
I
this
do.
was
gonna be
just
on the
about
ID
to
network.
say that. I was just about to say that.
This
I
gonna be
mean,
on the ID network.
cause Scotty, I consider you a friend. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And if you had called me and told me that your husband was acting a fool, I would take a flight out to where you at. Be like, what you want to do, boo? You want to cut up his clothes? What you want
Let's
to do? You want to
jump
key his
them, right?
car? You know what I'm saying? I'm a beat. Do you want to just go out and drink and have a good time, or just have somebody to support you? Do you want to just cry? Like, where's her support system through all of this?
He would have got
Where is
jumped.
it?
All my cousins would have jumped him.
Okay.
Just saying.
I wouldn't
For
even have to
real.
get my hands dirty. I would just have to call my cousins from Detroit and be like, look, I need y'all to do this real
Oh,
quick.
I got a million cousins
Wait,
around here.
did
Like
he
I don't
just
even have.
announce he having a baby girl?
Wait, did
What?
he?
What happened? What?
Wait, fix it. What? Somebody
Did he
pregnant?
just announce he had a baby? He having a baby girl?
He
When did
Who
he
said
announce
that?
Oh Lord,
that?
Hey,
please tell me he didn't get nobody preg on that.
I just
wait,
said
who
it, but
said
wait.
that?
Everybody, let's calm down. Wait. Let's calm down. What
What?
happened?
I know Diddy announced it, but I don't know. Yeah,
Wait,
Diddy
did
announced.
he?
Yeah, Diddy said he's having a baby girl, not Derrick.
Wait,
Oh,
did he?
girl.
Puff Daddy?
Yeah,
Love?
Puff Daddy is having a baby girl, supposedly.
Is he
Nobody give
really?
a damn.
Oh, okay.
Is he having financial issues? Is that why he keep changing his name?
Look,
He's having a nervous breakdown too. I'm telling y'all, we seeing it all in front of us.
okay, so let me ask y'all. Well, before I ask y'all a question, for those of you that's in the chat, if you have anything that you want, if you want to add to this conversation that's up here, you are free to do so. We have over 200 people in the chat. Okay, so if you guys want to come up and share your opinions, you can. We're having a great conversation right now. My question to you guys, because I know that the majority of the people that's up here, well, everybody that's up here except for me is a woman, but in the majority of the people in my chat are women. How do you guys feel about the women that are out there saying, well, I see why he cheated on her. She look a mess and she this and she that. How do y'all feel about some of the women that say stuff like I've seen many comments saying that they understand why he cheated on her.
That makes me
No,
upset.
that's a cop
They some
out.
basic
That's a cop out.
bitches too.
Yeah, that's a cop out because it don't matter. First of all, she's not an ugly lady. She was just caught off guard with that bonnet and no bra.
Look, even Janet
She's
Jackson
not
got
an
cheated
ugly
on, okay?
lady. I
Right.
feel like these are the same batches that'll be all up in his DMs and all of that, and he'll do the same thing to them. So no, it don't matter about looks or nothing. He been with her for what, 12 years or something like that. Been married for 4 or however, I think something like that. So
Mhm.
it has nothing to do with any of that because I'm quite sure she could pull herself together when she needs to. And she probably look better than a lot of them on their worst days. So no. I don't like when people say shit when women do that type of shit. Like no. Because if it was you, would you be saying the same too? Probably not.
I mean,
I
Beyonce got
agree.
cheated on, so I mean, isn't that most people's like high standard
Beyonce
for
got
beauty?
cheated on.
I mean,
Halle Berry
Beyonce.
got
I
cheated
mean,
on.
isn't Nia Long still dealing with her cheating man? Like,
No,
didn't
she
they just
ain't
let
dealing
them?
with
Yeah.
him. She
Like,
No, they
canceled
they
him like
broke up
Christmas.
didn't they just break up? Like, I'm just saying,
like a
beautiful
week
people
ago.
get cheated on all the time. Ugly people
Right.
get cheated on all the time. I don't think cheating has to do with what people particularly look like at all
It doesn't
whatsoever. It's the
because
insecurities in the other person that is doing the cheating. Um,
Right.
but for me, um, I just find it comical because it was like you were just on the internet, telling us how we was all going down, the kids, the grandmas, the mamas, the aunties, the cousins, and anybody else, how, we had all these things going on. And then Uno reverse, and now he filing for divorce, and he in Miami having a good time. So it's just
Tracy,
like,
if you say Uno reverse one more time, I cannot. I cannot take. That is too funny. Oh my gosh.
I'm just like,
Because that is
so
what happened. It was like a boomerang. She went online, putting a spell on everybody, and then here we are weeks later. He out in the street singing karaoke and what Scotty said, my little secret. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's crazy. That is nuts.
I don't
I
think
think
he
what
ever stopped.
no, he
Hi,
never
Chef Don
stopped.
Don.
Hey,
I
Chef
think
Dun Dun.
hey.
Hey y'all. Hey. What's up?
What you
What's up?
gotta what you gotta say, Chad?
What a greeting. How you doing,
Don't
Scotty?
don't
Hello,
get
chat.
flushed off my live, Dun Dun. Don't be starting shit down.
I didn't come over
wait,
to
don't
start
do
nothing,
Chef
but
Down Down bad.
tell him again. Please tell him again, because he do not know how to treat you. Ah,
Okay, you got
always
5 seconds.
anyway. Anyway, no, I was just gonna say this. Like, y'all are correct about the cheating. You can be beautiful to be cheated on, but let's also not forget that she didn't always look like that either. I mean, pictures prior to the little bonnet incident or whatever the case may be, she looked much different than what she did when she started doing this cult-like behavior. Because that's what it
You
gives me.
mean
It gives
like
me
she looked
cult-like
like
behavior.
pretty, like she was pretty, you mean?
Yeah,
Because she's not an ugly lady. She's not ugly.
yeah, and you could tell she cared about herself. She, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She took care of herself as far as the outer appearance went. So it was just like once the public knew.
Hey,
It
Wiley.
seems like when her outer appearance changed, in my opinion.
I
I
would
think
say
also too, she
so.
probably got low self-esteem. He didn't ran her self-esteem down so much
Damn, I was on mute the
that
whole
now at this
time.
point
Hold on,
she
y'all.
don't.
Wait a minute. Wait. Cause I thought I spoke to Wiley, but I was on mute. Oh, what's going on, Wiley? As a matter of fact, I actually spoke very highly of you at the beginning of the video. I really did. I gave you all your little. I ain't gonna say little because that's I hate when people say little. I gave you all of your flowers at the beginning of the video. I just want you to know that. So shout out to Wiley, okay? I always say I don't care what nobody say. That man is so entertaining to me. He is so damn funny to me. Even when he ain't trying to be funny, he funny. But go ahead. I just had to say that.
No, I
I
just
think
think
that
that
he's
her
oh, I'm
self-esteem was
sorry.
ran down. Sorry, Nikki. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you okay. What I don't know how to say it and not sound like an asshole. So forgive me in advance. I think that I don't know nothing really about them, you know what I mean? But I think that it seems like they were both heavily rooted in the church, grew up that way. And as he gained popularity while keeping his marriage a secret, which she tolerated, like even if he wasn't cheating, why people don't know you married and you're supposed to be a relationship coach. So we would have been divorced a long time ago before he even got the chance. But the fact is, I think that the women that he's cheating with, they don't look like his wife. And she's pretty, because I think I'm gorgeous. But if you saw me right now, baby, run. It's, I'm
Right. That's
not,
why I'm
I
off
didn't wake
camera.
up. I
It's
don't wake up
Saturday,
pretty
baby.
and
I'm
all of
this is my
that.
relaxing day.
All people
Right. I gotta
see
have, if I don't have some eyebrows and some lip gloss.
But
You
all
know, I
people
could
see
pass if
is
I'm
the
running fast, but ain't nobody stopping me.
but all people see is the bonnet. That's all they see is the damn bonnet. Like they don't like. I feel like they don't take out the time to see how she looks when she
Let
doesn't
me,
have a bonnet on. Like I have ran into like just the other day. To be honest, I was at the car dealership just the other day, and I was not dressed like you would normally see me dressed. I had on some red and black joggers and a black shirt with my hat to the back. I'm up here looking at a car. I'm not here to be dressed up. And I ran into 3 people that watch my videos, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all caught me when I'm looking a mess. Like, no. So
Scotty,
obviously,
if your clothes was clean, you was good. Please, okay? Please. Set it down.
like, I'm just saying though, like, but
I
I
mean,
didn't
I
see this
just
stuff.
think like,
I didn't see
okay,
the
so
bonnet.
I'm from Chicago. Okay.
Mhm.
So I don't believe in, going out in pajamas and bonnets and all of that stuff. That just isn't allowed, it just doesn't look appropriate. And they out there, your inside clothes. But anyway, she thick as hell from what I saw. So if she was in Chicago and walking down the street and she had on, let's just say, some jogging pants and her bonnet, she'd be lucky to make it home. Ain't nobody thinking about her damn bonnet. People are looking at her vacant soul. Her eyes say, I need someone to come get me. I'm in trouble, but I don't really know it yet. She need her
Yeah.
daddy or her brother or her uncle or whatever other dude to put the paws on him, not for cheating, but for humiliating her and for breaking her. You can
Yeah.
cheat and not break someone.
in the public embarrassment.
Yeah,
Right.
cause there
And
you
the
go.
shame
Down
that he
down the
gave
public
her.
embarrassment.
But Dun Dun publicly embarrasses me all the time. So I mean, what do you
Oh
expect?
shit, here we go. I'm muting myself.
See, I'm gonna have to drop down here soon because he wants a reaction from me, guys, and I'm not gonna give it to
I
him
honestly
today.
do.
Okay.
I honestly do. I'm fishing
You
for
see,
it.
he wants a reaction
I'm
from me,
fishing for a
guys.
reaction. But you responded
What?
and I got what I wanted. So anyway, like I was saying,
Child, child.
I
I
Victim,
got
can't.
it.
I'm
victim,
just.
victim,
You know
victim,
what's
victim, victim.
I
the
wear it
change of
proudly.
events for the two of y'all? Ain't no desserts been thrown out there. Inside joke. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
We ain't heard about no dessert shit.
That's
That
because he
should be
started calling me.
hilarious. I be cracking
He
up.
he started calling me other names that was not desserts. So I
Oh
Did
just
you
have to
shit.
not
meet
call
that
me?
energy.
Did you not call me chicken pot pie today? Like, get the fuck out of here.
That sound good to me.
There
That
he go.
sound
There
hearty
he
and
go.
warm. That
There he
sound
go.
good.
Revealing our text messages again. There he go. There he go.
You know what? I would love to
Chicken
see
pot pie. That's thick. You thick,
2023
Scotty.
a Scotty
Ah!
Don Don dating show. That
See,
would
I
be so
always
cute.
give him
Oh,
real
that would
good
be good,
names.
Tracy.
It would be
What
A
you
2023.
Don
say, Tracy?
Don and Scotty dating show.
Oh
Yes,
my
Oh,
that
that
would be
shit
God,
would
so
be
child.
good.
Oh
funny.
my God,
Oh
child.
Oh,
That
that
would
would
be
be
Baby.
good.
funny.
That would be good. I would
Oh
watch
my
it.
God. Oh my
I
God.
definitely would tune in.
And not y'all in the comment section laughing. Ain't nothing funny, okay?
This is hilarious, actually.
Victim Scotty.
Yes, I'm
What
gonna change
city
that.
are they from? Are they from? They
I'm gonna
seem like
change
they
that to
from
my. I'm
Florida.
gonna change that to my YouTube name. Actually, Victim Scotty. Thank you for that. I don't know where they
Yeah.
from.
That's what I was thinking too, because I was like, she must be from down south. She put that hoodoo voodoo on him, or on the
I was
internet. She
thinking they
need to
was
put it
from the
on him.
South, but I don't know. Something about it is
I thought they were
giving.
from Mississippi.
They are
I
not
thought
from
they was from
here.
Atlanta because I remember when he went on. I don't know if he was on a Breakfast Club or something, and I could have sworn he said they said something about him being from Atlanta. That probably how Tasha K got it because ain't she in Atlanta, or
Yeah.
she's still working at Trick Daddy restaurant.
Or she made it up because she known to do that. So who knows?
I
Who
said,
knows?
oh,
Now
baby.
see, now see.
Oh,
Don't y'all do
mm.
that now. I want
Allegedly,
nobody trying to make it seem like
allegedly,
I'm talking about
allegedly.
that
But you
lady
know
like
what? Like, how can he sit there in the black community and sit there and say we need to respect black women, we need to treat black women with respect, but look what you're doing.
He did, but
Right.
you know what? This is a lesson learned because it is up to every individual to respect your damn self.
I
And
agree.
for
And if
the
you haven't,
fact that she let him divorce her, oh hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, that
She was
that done
supposed to
got me.
no, she wasn't supposed to do that. She was supposed to be petty and just say, you know what, I do love you and I think we could work it out. But hell to the no, because I don't trust you. And you might try to divorce me. And then I'm gonna have to put the pause on you. Nope, we're gonna have to just cancel this whole marriage. Over your pride, you're damn right. Cancel it.
Mm-mm.
Can you
I don't
imagine
know.
being dogged out on this level and then you wake up and he talking about I'm gone? Nigga, what?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's
Or
Well,
you
what
wake
happened
up and
with Betty
somebody sending you them
Broderick.
pictures of him being with somebody else, because I'm pretty sure that's what people doing.
And what his kids gonna say when they see how he did his mother.
he can't say a damn thing.
Like this is beyond, this is just basic human decency at this point. And he ain't got none. And all of the women who gonna be sliding in his DMs,
Dumb as
ew.
hell.
Ew, y'all gonna
Let
be
them
dripping.
be
Y'all
some
gonna be
dumb
leaking and
assholes.
dripping in a whole nother way when he get done
Just
with you.
like
I wouldn't do
Cause
it.
just
if
like
he
the pick
can't, if
me's
he
that
can't be
won't
faithful to
tell.
the one he promised eternity to in front of God and everyone else, you ain't special.
Girl, he can't be
What?
faithful to himself. He made those vows in front of God for him. What he was gonna do, he couldn't even
Wait,
keep
Exactly.
him.
Donna.
He couldn't be
Wait,
faithful
Donna
to his
said
damn
something
self.
about. Donna said something about pick me. What you say, Donna?
I said them pick me's that be like they be after Martell.
ooh,
Ooh,
The same ones that be dogging
Hmm.
him out be
ooh,
sliding in his DMs. Yup.
ooh. Okay.
This is sad.
I mean, I-
This is
it
sad.
is sad.
I just
I'm,
really think that eventually, I want her to respond. I want to see what her response is gonna be because she's known for giving her own nasty response on the internet. So I want to see what her response is gonna be, and also for him to come out because that the Scotty, the excerpt that you read, it was his statement saying that he was ending the marriage, right?
I think so, yeah.
So I want to see if she responds to that because this is a whole lot. I think when everything this has been going on, you can tell it's been going on because she's like comfortable. She sits there, she kind of takes it, then she goes off on everybody else. But
hmm
now that it's public, where there's actually a face to put with him in a certain space at a certain time, this is the utmost disrespect. You know what I mean? Because it's
It
something different when
is.
you talk about it or when you hear about it. The public hears about it, and and he's admitting to it. But to see him on a picture in a video with a person, I think that's gonna take it to a whole different type of level. And within the next week, she's probably gonna come out and say some crazy mess.
Well, she
And
did
Now,
let's be
already see
clear,
a video of
narcissists
him
do not.
sleeping with another woman, and she was
and
still with him.
and
So
I hope that mistress don't think she the only one.
Mm.
I hope you know what I honestly think needs to happen. I think he should have it chopped off. I think he
Wait,
They
needs. I
let
wait,
think he
Bobby.
should.
You said what
wait,
now?
He needs it
wait. What
chopped off.
happened?
He needs it chopped off
I
on the
wait.
floor.
Oh Lord, I don't
I
have
felt
one,
that a
but
little
that's
bit.
that's extreme.
I know, but if you actually look at what other countries do when people do stuff like this, you get a hand chopped off. America
Yep.
has so much crime and all of that. They need to nip this in the bud because you don't have to get married. This isn't
Yeah,
just impacting her. They
but
have
castration
children.
though. We gotta
Well,
go
he
to
ain't using it the way
castration.
he swore he would use it. So why should he have that gift? With great responsibility comes with great reward becomes great responsibility. He abused his power as a man, a man of God that he claims to be. Like it gives, and no, we shouldn't have. Don't put your faith in men. No,
But
but
wait,
if you are
Nikki,
representing Christian, I'm sorry. Go
If
ahead.
we go by your logic, do you know how many men will be walking around here castrated?
Yes, and the world would be such a good place.
Oh
I don't
no.
listen. I don't know
It
if I can
would
agree
be.
with that piece. I mean, yeah, I
Okay,
can't
let
do
me
it.
ask this serious question, and I'm not being funny at all. I'll just start by saying I am single. I ain't never
Mhm.
been married. I ain't got no kids. It used to be, and I'm probably not gonna have none. I'm in my late 30s. That is not how I saw my life going. However, I think I'm glad that it happened that way.
Why you say that?
I'm trying to really think back to all of the relationships I've been in, how they ended. I have yet to have an adult relationship that ended maturely. It's like, what is all the vitriol and hate for? We was kicking it. It was fun. It ain't no more. Have a
But
good
see,
life. Like we might be able to slide down on each other, and have a little fun time. But not when it's all of this hate and disrespect and cheating and all of that. It's like, just be grown and say, I'm sick of your ass now and I'm tired. So
I think I only had one that ended without all of that vitriol, and that's because I believe that we both had the same. Damn, did she drop?
She did.
Oh, damn.
She probably gonna
Hopefully,
come back.
hopefully she come back. But I've only had one that ended mutually. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say mutually, but it was the thing that done get. You know what? Anyway, cause see, I see you in the comments. I'm about to drop your ass like a damn hot potato. You keep playing with me. Anyway, like I was saying, um,
Okay.
oh, he make me sick. So with me, I've only had one situation where oh, I think there's Nikki backstage. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to answer it. Damn. Did she leave again? Oh, okay. Um,
Did you pay your StreamYard? Because it seemed to be dropping a lot of people.
my StreamYard is always paid. Don't play with me.
Oh, okay.
See you, but see, if I come on his platform with that, he'll have something to say. You see what I'm saying? It's okay for him to do it, but it ain't okay for me to do it. Okay, I
I
see
just
how you
asked a
do it.
question. That's
No, you
all.
trying to be funny, but that's okay. I see right through you, Capricorn. Anyway, like I was saying, it's only been one situation where it ended on like I wouldn't say it was mutual because I didn't want it to end, but it was a matter of we were dating or in a relationship for like a couple of months. We almost made it to a year, and we just didn't want the same thing. Like he wanted a child, I didn't want no fucking kids. That's just not for me. I don't want no damn kids, but he does, and he felt as though, how can we be in a relationship if one person is not fulfilled? Like I want kids, you don't. So how am I'm not going to be happy if I don't have any kids or something like that. It was like certain things, or and it was a long distance situation because most of my situations, as I get older, are long distance. I don't really date nobody here. So anybody that I talk to, they're always outside the state. And I wanted to move
Yeah,
to
because I'm in
Atlanta.
Texas.
He make me so fucking sick. Anyway, but I wanted to move to Atlanta, and he wanted to stay where he was at, and that's in Detroit. And I didn't want to live. I didn't want to. I don't want to go to Detroit. I don't want to stay in Detroit. That ain't for me. So it was like it was like different things that was, you know what I'm saying. That didn't coincide with one another. So that was the reason why it ended. But we still friends though, because we were friends before we got together. So that's why it wasn't really no bad blood. But I would say for the other relationships I had, they all ended on a bad note, and I probably hate almost every single one of them that I broke up with. That's why I don't really have it just, for me, that's why I'm not necessarily in no relationship, because it's hard for me to really trust people because of the
exactly.
things that happened in the past, and you should never bring that into anything else that you got going on. But it's like when you are done dirty by so many different people, it's really hard for you to see, because everybody is not the same, but when you deal with the same shit but with a different face, you think everybody's the same. And it's
That's true. That's
Yeah.
Well,
very
you know what?
true.
It's a good thing that you at least think that everybody is the same and that it's not something wrong with you, because that's what a lot of people will try to make you think.
That is so funny to me because I was on somebody else's platform and I said they asked me the question was, did you do anything? What have you ever done in your relationship? Did you ever fuck up in your relationship? And I said no. I confidently said no. And then that was like, nah, that's not true. Ain't nobody perfect. I said, no, no, no. I never said I was perfect. But I said I never fucked up in no relationship. They said, how can you say you never fucked up? I said, because I never cheated on anybody. I never had no emotional affair on nobody. I never just flat out lied to anybody. I've always
Mhm.
upfront with everything that I said. Now, the only flaws that I had was I'm moody.
Yeah.
Some days,
Ooh,
some,
child.
some days,
Ain't
shut
no lie there.
Don Don, you better be good because Scotty sound like he might be able to get that old thing back. So you better be on your good behavior.
y'all need to stop. But I'm moody. Some days I'm great. Some days I'm not. Some days I have an attitude. Like I know that I'm moody and I say that off the rip. This it's about self-awareness. I'm aware that I can be a little bit moody sometimes. Now sometimes my attitude can be on 10, which is why I kind of distance myself. When I know I'm in that mood, I distance
Yeah.
myself every time. So I won't give you that.
See,
So, but
that's the
other,
that,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Thank you for the super
That
chat.
I'm the same way. When it comes down to it, I know when I'm in that mood, I literally will basically like quarantine myself. Like, look, I don't need to be around nobody. This is not the time because I don't want to project. I don't want to put my shit off on you when really you ain't really did nothing to me. I just need my me time. I'm a Pisces. So I need a lot of the times I could be very petty. So I would rather just leave well enough where it's at and then have my little me time. And then I come back when I know that I'm not being, I can put off my energy on you because I don't like to put my negative energy off nobody and I don't want nobody to do that to me. So I distance myself. So I understand what you mean by that.
And some people don't understand it. Like sometimes I do need to be alone. Like
Mm-hmm.
I literally put my phone on do not disturb
Yeah.
so I won't have to be dealing with nobody unless I want to deal with them. And people be
Mhm.
thinking that that's not healthy, but I feel like having space is healthy. I need that time by myself so I can think things through. And once I'm done thinking things through, then we can come back. That's just what it is. And some people don't understand it. When I said that, they was like, well, if you wasn't the problem, then why didn't your relationships work? That doesn't make me the problem. It makes the people that I chose the problem. Maybe I'm the problem because I kept choosing the wrong people.
If
Or
that was
I
a therapist that asked that question, that was a dumbass question. I'm sorry, I hate to say it.
that's
Like,
what I'm
ask
doing.
the other person. I don't know. Shit happens. Don't ask me that shit. Matter of fact, give my money back. That's a dumb question.
Yeah, like, do y'all think that, like, because I said I never did anything wrong in the relationship, like as far as something that's very detrimental. Like I never cheated on nobody. I never carried on no emotional affairs with nobody. Like I ain't never deceived anybody. I never did none of that.
See,
All that happened to me.
real quick, Scotty, you know what I think the issue with most people are, like immature people are? I don't think that people realize it's okay to break up with someone without something like an actual like catastrophe causing that breakup. It doesn't have to be you cheated or you stole money or you
I
got
see what you're
something
saying.
like
Like
that.
you could break up amicably. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Right.
It
It's
didn't
like,
work out. It's okay.
right. Like I'm about to go off to this school. You're going to that school.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't going to work out. And you can just break up. It doesn't have to be, I walked in and caught you sleeping with my stepsister or some crazy. It's
Oh,
like,
Not
ooh.
the stepsister.
well, but like whatever, I ain't even got
That
one, but
sounds like a
like whatever
lifetime
it
My
movie.
word
is.
today.
And they only been married for 4 years. I thought they would have been married for much longer, like 4 years. That's it. And
They've
you're
been
at this
together for a
level of
long time
cheating.
though. They've been together for I think like 12 or something like
I
that.
think he was cheating before the ring. During,
Well,
after.
what he was, because let me tell you this:
That's what
most
took so long for them
super
to get
religious
married.
women I know, Most super religious women that I know, even though this ain't, our grandma time, they not dating no man for 8 years.
That's what I was about to say. Because at the
That's
end of the
true.
day, he was probably trying to get all of his little whatever out, thinking that he was healed and what Andrew Cole was it? He was delivered,
Delivered.
right? So then he wanted to put a ring on it. He wanted to put a ring on it after 8 years, but he still didn't get all that up out of his system. You know what I'm saying? So he's been cheating. This has been something that's been an issue. Because when you see a lot of people have long engagements like that, a lot of the times it's not because, oh, money ain't right or it's not the right time. You're not gonna propose to me and then think I'm gonna be a fiance for 8 fucking years. It's not gonna happen. Propose
No,
to
I
me when you
mean,
know
Nobody wants
you
to
are
be a
ready to
forever
get married.
fiance. You're right.
Yeah, like
but
I don't want to be a kept fiance. If you're gonna propose to me, please do it where you know that we will be getting married within the next year to year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Don't have me waiting and just in the wind for 8 years. 8 years.
See,
I think they
mine
actually
was
need to.
serious when he proposed. He didn't take when he proposed at Christmas. We were married the next spring.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
See,
Like
that's what yeah.
he knew what he wanted. And it was funny because when he proposed on Christmas Eve, and he still celebrates it to this day. He'll take me out to dinner, and he'll do something special for me. And when he proposed, I couldn't really focus on the proposal. I was like, well, I can't marry you without my daddy's blessing. He's like, I already asked your daddy for the blessing. So now what you
Hey,
got to say?
now.
I was like, all right, yes.
Right. Like, okay, well, shit, why not? You cool. Why not? But I just think that a lot of people take advantage because they're very selfish. I'm a Pisces too. I'm very empathetic, but
Mm-hmm.
I got a crazy switch. And that's the reason that I
Yes.
choose to be single because I am
Mm-hmm.
not at a place where I am completely in control of my own emotions and I'm mature enough to recognize that. And
Exactly.
until I get to that place where nothing that anyone does is going to cause me to feel negatively about myself, I'm going to just stay single. Now, that doesn't mean that if I want to, go on a date or something, but like as far as
Yeah.
committing to someone and letting them know that I want to be with you, no. And he
And I'm
didn't
gonna
have
tell
to
you,
get married if he didn't get all his hoe and ways out. Why do you have to get your hoe ways out? Maybe you just meant to be a hoe. Go and hoe.
yeah,
Hoeing
do
is
you?
fun. I used to hoe. Hoeing is fun. When
woo,
you
let
are
me
Yes,
supposed
it
to be
is.
hoeing, college is
thinking
for
about
hoeing, early 20s is for hoeing, single is for hoeing. Those are for hoeing. That's when you get your best hoe on. How you gonna be a
Listen,
good hoe when you married? That's
but
too
see,
much work.
that's why I say I don't mind being. I can admit that yes, I can be petty at times, but I realize that I can admit that I can be selfish when it comes down to like I'm the most giving person, but when I say selfish, I mean like I like my own space. I like to come and go as I please. I don't need you. I don't want somebody around me up under me like that all the time right now. Like I just don't. But I'm old enough and able to recognize I've been there. I've done all of that in my 20s and early 30s because I'm 39. You know what I'm saying? So I done did all of the shared spaces and living with people. I don't want to. That's not where I'm at. I'm cool. So you got to just understand where you are and who you are as a person and what type of relationship you're looking for and what you want from one person and what you expect to give to the other person too. He's just not there. And to drag that lady along and she went along for the ride. She not
Yeah.
completely innocent either because she stayed. But to just do and publicly humiliate her like this, it it's sad. It's really sad.
I mean,
Why
they
didn't
shouldn't
they
even
do a
gave us a
joint
joint
statement?
breakup. See,
Ooh,
we
Tracy,
think
you
the
in my
same.
head, Jinx.
Yes. Listen, I was like, "Where's the joint breakup?" Because I'm sure on her page looking. Because I'm like, I need to understand where are we at, sis. I'm waiting for you to come with
But
your.
I
you
agree.
know.
Like when you're in a relationship, you need to be honest about what you want and give that person the opportunity to choose. If they choose
Correct.
to be with you and you on some effery, then they get what they get and they can't throw a fit. But if you take that choice from them and you keep shaming them, eventually the rooster gonna come home to roost.
Well, let me
So
ask y'all this because this was also something that was mentioned on another platform that I was on when I was talking about my past with relationships. Someone says, well, it was someone, because they asked me, they were saying, well, I was being, in my opinion, criticized because I admitted that I'm not the most emotional person. And they were saying, well, that's probably why you will forever be by yourself or something along the lines of that. And then I said, well, I'm okay with being by myself. And then they said, you're not okay with it. You're content with it, but you're not okay with it. And
Do
I
they
just,
know you?
no, they don't. And I just feel like, why is it hard to believe that some people are okay with not being in a
Right.
relationship right now? Like
My,
it's
you know what?
okay.
I can answer that, Scotty, because I'm gonna tell you, I had somebody like my sister. She's in a relationship. She's younger than me. She just turned 30. And we got into it one day, and she was like, "Oh, well, you just," because I was telling her about her girlfriend. I was like, "Her girlfriend to me is toxic. She's toxic, and it's not because I just don't like her. I like the other girlfriend. I don't like her, and she is really toxic." So my sister was like, "Well, you're just saying that because you're miserable because you're not in a relationship." I said, "Girl, I'm almost 10 years older than you. I've been there, done that, been in these relationships, long term relationships, a 10-year relationship I just got out of 2021, where we lived together, we didn't live together, we broke up, we got back together. I am content with being by myself right now. I don't want to. That does not make you miserable. That does not mean that you are a miserable ass person because you're content with being up by yourself. A lot of the times, this is the happiest that I've been in a long time. I
Say
don't have to
that.
worry about. I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't need them to tell me. I don't have to worry about if you doing something or you worry about. I don't have to worry about none of that. So when you say that somebody told you that you are like miserable, or whatever situation it was, it's because other people need validation from somebody else. You're good with yourself. You don't need nobody to validate you. And people don't understand that when all they seek is validation constantly. And I think that's what it is. The people that feel like you can't be content with being alone searches and seeks validation all the time. And they are
Hmm.
the most miserable and the loneliest in a relationship. You're lonely, but you got
Hmm.
somebody all day, every day. And I'm fine, and I don't have to be with nobody. So you're hating on me. That's how I look at it.
You better
Because
speak it.
my point was, if I'm in a relation, if I end up in a relationship, that is fine. If I don't, that's fine too. That's just my mentality about it. Like, I'm not destitute. I'm cool.
Right.
it's,
I
it's
But I
like,
think
like
when
to
people have
say,
Well,
gone through a really rough relationship and you come out on the other side of it, you have such an appreciation for peace that
mm-hmm,
you lose that like burning desire to be with someone because you now know who you are and you really fuck with yourself.
right.
right.
A lot of people don't understand that. Like I said, it's be the ones that be in these so-called happy relationships, but really you're not even really that happy. You're miserable. Every time I'm around you, I'm like, bitch, I'm tired of hearing about you mad at your man. I'm tired of hearing about you mad at your girl. Like, but you're so happy, but I'm miserable. When you see me up here just having fun and all of that, but I'm
Right,
miserable.
skin all moisturized and stuff. These people out
Right.
here, men and women, looking skinny, no edges, looking all sunken by the eyes. You like, damn, what happened to you? I got married. Oh, mm.
looking
Looking
like
like
they
they
going
just
through
ran for
that.
president.
Hmm.
Not I got married.
Because people like to idealize relationships and all of that, but
But
really,
some
if you
people,
don't have a partner with, with who you with, it's no fun. You carrying all of the burden on your own. So it's like, when do
True.
you have time to get cute and be dressed and fancy when she's probably up all night crying, wondering where he at. And then he come in the house and she got her bonnet on, trying to feed the kids. And he like, baby, let's do a video real quick. I wish a nigga would.
And people a lot of times equate happiness with being in a relationship. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Because if you can't love yourself
You
first,
can't love nobody else.
You sure can't.
that part.
Because there's no, like, if you really look at it, if you really like just look at some of the relationships that us as black folks idealize, Will and Jada, I still love them. If you actually look, I don't care. Look, one, Will is a grown man, okay?
They have an
And if his
understanding.
wife looks at him, which she didn't even look at him, she just rolled her eyes, and he got up to do something, well, that's his business. And you're damn right, because if you don't whoop him, I'm whooping your ass when we get home. So you just pick a choice. But the fact is, look at their children. Ain't heard about none of them going to jail. Ain't heard about none of them on no drugs. They're a little out there. They're a little different than what we're used to. They are successful, living on their own since they were teenagers, and they do stuff differently. Maybe them having what we consider an open relationship, if it works for you, then do it. But if you aren't able to say, you are not all that I need more. And it's not because it's something wrong with you. It's because I have a craving that I can't satiate. But be honest. It's not fair to manipulate people and basically turn their brains to mush, because this woman is gone. All over some coochie.
So, all right.
She
So I
is
have a
just
question.
coochie.
Okay.
Right? So they've been together since they were teenagers, right? High school. Could it also be the fact that the person you were when you were a teenager and the person you are at 30 are not the same people? Because I'm not the same person who I was when I was in high school,
I'm
right?
definitely not.
And I'm definitely, and so, but I've been married, I got a divorce, I have a child. So like I've done things. I'm not the same person who I was when I was married either. So I think the problem is some people don't know when to walk away. It turns into, I am not the same person anymore. Our goals, our aspirations, what we want no longer align, but we've been together so long that you don't necessarily know how to leave. And
You sound
sometimes,
like, do you sound like, and I wasn't trying to cut you off, but once you said that, that made me think about, that made me think about Sierra from Love and Hip Hop. And I'm gonna tell you why. When she was at the reunion, and that's when she found out that shooter was shooting up her assistant, and she was like, people be like, well, why don't you let him go? And she was like, I've been with this man since I was 19. This is all I
Same thing with
know.
Rashida.
Yeah. She was like, this is all I know. So when you say
Yep.
that, Tracy, it's just like there are people out there that be with somebody for so long, especially when they date them at a young age and they so attached because that's something that they've known all their lives and it's hard for them to let it go.
They're scared to change. They're scared to move on.
Yeah.
You know what, y'all? I just thought all of what y'all just said just kind of painted this image for me. I think that if you go by the normal Christian, if you wait till you're married and you only commit yourself to that one person, that in theory should work, because if only you and your spouse know one another in that way, then you all should kind of grow and elevate together. See, he's been exposed to the world now. And now that he's gotten a taste of it, he's not so much in that religious sector anymore. And it's like it's the great divide now, because she's only been exposed to him, whereas he's now exposed himself to all of these other outside relationships. And it's because he stepped out. and he just couldn't tell her because honestly, the way that she seems brainwashed, if he said that he wanted to have an open marriage, I think she would have been with it.
Mm.
I do. I agree.
When you say open marriage, do you mean like her knowing about the other person that he's with, or her being
Well, she already know
involved
that, so
with
it's
the other
open.
person?
No, like I mean, in like it can be in whatever capacity, but like basically saying I am not like in a committed relationship. This is like,
Our
if you
this is our husband. This is our man.
yeah, like we sharing him.
Oh,
And if you want to share yourself, because I'm so tired of it, a threesome consists of multiple people doing it together. I don't believe in like if it's a woman and two men, that's a train. But if it's two women and a man, that's a threesome. No, no, it's all a threesome. So if she want to be with somebody and include him or, however they want to work it out. But I think that people need to be more open to discussing non-traditional relationships because maybe all of this anguish and breakups and divorce and betrayal don't have to exist if people can just say, I might want to be with more than one person, but that don't mean I don't want to be with you. People just need to talk more and stop being so secretive and judgmental.
the way she thumped that Bible, I don't think so. Not the way she
Can I
thumped that
also say
Bible.
this too? Um, I just happen to be doing just a little bit of research here on them, a little further research on them. Um, so they got together originally, like I said, they've been together for 12 years. He proposed November 2016 and they got married in January of 2018 in Georgia.
Say what
Uh,
now? So they only
yeah,
been
so he
married
proposed.
for
Go ahead.
what? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What?
No, no, I was just saying. So they did. He proposed to her 2016, and they got married in January 2018, and it's 2022.
Mm, mm, mm,
So they've been married for 4 years together. 12 was engaged for 2 of those years. So basically, they was together for 6 years without any type of engagement or anything. And
Right.
then in the sixth
Wait,
year
how
mark,
old is
they
they or
agreed.
how old is the oldest kid? That sounds like it could have gotten married because of a pregnancy, not because
Yeah,
they
mm.
because
really
of the
wanted to.
pregnancy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
how old is
Uh-huh.
the kid? That's gonna
I'm
tell us
still
everything.
looking.
hmm
Hold on.
It's Chef Down with the research for me.
I'm loving it.
Mm.
I love the receipts. Thank you, Don Don.
Oh, you welcome. You welcome. Okay, let's see. Okay, I ain't got into the kids yet. Y'all keep talking. I promise. I got
Oh my god.
So
you.
and I have a niece who is married and has a boyfriend, and she loves the I am a wife more than the
wait, 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 wait,
institute
wait,
of
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
marriage.
wait, wait. Hold on 1 second.
Mhm.
You said you
Right.
have a niece
Uh-huh,
that is married and
uh-huh,
has a boyfriend?
uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I just
Mhm.
wanted to make sure.
right. I just want to
Okay,
make sure.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Look. Number one, that ain't my business. Look. I don't judge. I told her all the time, you my niece regardless. So whatever. I
Okay.
rock with you.
I
Ain't
just
no
wanted to make
problem.
sure I didn't okay.
Yeah, yeah. But her thing is, she loves the I am married. I am a wife. Not necessarily so much her marriage,
I
but
see what you're
the
saying.
I am a wife.
She's in love with the ideal of being a wife, not
Oh no no no
necessarily
no no
who
no
she's
oh no
married
no
to.
she no 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 it's not the idea of being the wife, it is the title.
Um,
It is not the idea of being a wife, because if when people think of the idea of being a wife, that's not what she's interested in at all. Didn't I tell you she had a boyfriend? She ain't
mm,
interested in that at all.
mm,
Not at all. Okay, it
get
is
me
the
together.
I am his wife. If something happened to him, I get it all. I'm not
Oh,
going nowhere. I was like, okay,
Wait,
you
I
know
have a
what?
question. Does the husband know about the boyfriend though?
Oh well,
oh hell.
If he
no.
listening to this live, maybe.
Well, no, no, that ain't the problem. When my when she got pregnant the second time,
That's
Math
the
started mathing, but they still married. So I don't know. Look, I don't judge.
Oh, wait, time out. This story. Wait a minute. You not about to just fly by over there. When she got pregnant the second time, and the math start mathing, so are we saying that the second time, the second baby is the math didn't match with the husband and match it with the boyfriend?
Well, look at you hitting nails on heads.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure.
Child.
Look, hold up.
Look, so
This is a
Right.
whole ass lifetime story right here.
listen. I tell her all the time. I was like, you just need to write a book because people wouldn't believe me when I tell them because they'll be like, this is just too ridiculous. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't judge. Again, you my
Right.
family
I'm not
regardless.
judging.
So
I'm not judging.
look,
I'm
you my family
enjoying
regardless. So I'm
the
gonna rock with you.
conversation.
Look, you my
But
family
you know
regardless. So I'm
what,
gonna rock with you.
Tracy? That's honestly what I think a lot of people do. But I hate to say this, men do that mostly. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like they get married, and it's like oftentimes if the woman find out what's going on kind of early on into the marriage, they'll be like, "Why did you always hear the woman say, why did you even ask me to marry you?" Because it's kind of like, what was the why? Why? Like
Mm.
it didn't have to get to that level because the men are the ones that are typically proposing. And if y'all the ones who always cheating, it's like, why are y'all putting yourselves in a situation
Well, you don't want to stay.
where exactly it's like just don't get married.
But
Okay, y'all. Wait a
Right.
minute,
Hi,
y'all. Wait a minute,
Jackie.
y'all. We got. Oh, just about to say that. We got a person up here by the name of Jackie. So, Jackie, what do you have to
hi
say?
y'all. How you
Hi,
doing?
Jackie.
Hi
Wait,
y'all.
can hey Jackie.
Hi
Hey
y'all.
Jackie,
Okay.
can I say this really quick and then I
Sure.
promise I'm jump down.
Sure.
So it looks like the daughter of Mallory was born in 2016.
So
Mm.
that's when he proposed in
That's when he
2016, right?
proposed to her.
But
Yes.
see,
Got it.
So it was
Mm.
a shotgun wedding.
Mm.
no, no,
Well, a
no. It
shotgun
wasn't.
No,
proposal.
No,
because
no.
A
they
shotgun
got married
proposal.
2 years later. They got married like a year and a half, 2 years later.
But that's not
Yeah.
So
why he did it,
he
y'all.
probably proposed because it was like, oh, I'm pregnant. So he's like, I'm gonna step up, do the right thing. Look at us insinuating
Mm-hmm.
on these people's lives. We don't even really know. We just out here insinuating. But it sounds like he proposed because of that.
It
That's not
does.
why he proposed to her, y'all.
What is
Okay.
it?
Okay. I'm married 34 years and I'm an not expert, but basically I'm counseling people regarding this. What he did was like they all do.
Oh,
He married the woman so he can go out there and talk about he's a relationship expert because most relationship expert people find you more credible if you're in a relationship. That's what he did with her. I'm telling you,
Mm.
everything that he did was calculated.
Oh,
Okay, everything he did. Because think about it. The first thing people want to say, okay, if you're a relationship expert, how long you been married? Because and then he looks kind of good. Yes, he's very attractive, but he needed her for that. Okay, he needed her for that. So she was in her little hole in the wall. No disrespect. And then when he needed her, because you notice he didn't post her on his page. She had him posted on her page. You didn't even know he was married. He is calculated. This is what he did. This is what he and I'm gonna judge because this is what I do. Okay, because he's out there talking all his foolishness. She needs help. Y'all wasn't helping her when she was blinking, like, help me, help me, help me. Y'all didn't catch that when she was doing those Morse code blinks. That's what she
Mm.
was doing.
mm.
Now you didn't say it a lot, and I think you're right on all of it.
I think you're right, Miss Jackie.
I think so too.
It's just how when politicians, when they get ready to run for office, they end up in these fake relationships. We just saw it on the last dumbass season of The Shy.
Hey, is that right? But Ray
Not the
J and
dumb
Princess, but Ray
season.
J said the same thing about being with Princess Love. Like, the when he went to the board meetings, him being married, him having kids, it
Yep.
gave him a certain level of thing to where people
Status.
took him more. It gave him status where people took him a little more seriously. Although
Mm-hmm.
they seen him doing these shenanigans on the internet. So now when you think about it, on the internet, we probably didn't know he was married. But when he was going to the people for publishing and write these dang books and all of that, he would like, oh,
okay,
I've
can
been
y'all
with
hear
my
me?
wife for 12
Mm-hmm.
years.
But
You
let
are
me let me
right.
drop some tea for y'all. Let me drop some tea. The reason he mentioned he was married, not because everything was coming out, he had signed a deal with TD Jakes. TD Jakes was gonna put him up there the way how Oprah put, all those people up there like Goop, Sanja Goop, all those other guys, Dr. What Oz, Rachel Ray.
this is what he had a deal going on with him and TD Jakes, that he was going to be the new anointed, the new Juanita Bynum. That's what was
Yes.
going on. Then all of this spilled, this whole tea, because I'm in Atlanta. Everything else spilled, and that's what happened. That's why he lost his deal with TD Jakes.
I remember them saying that. You right? You are right.
And he had a book deal with him too.
And he pulled it quick.
Whatever happened to TD Jake's crazy ass daughter? Never
I
mind.
mean, he couldn't keep it in his pants long enough to
Child,
secure the
that's a whole
bag.
nother live,
That's
okay?
a whole nother lie. Yes, Mr. Scotty.
I mean, how you don't keep it in your pants long enough to secure the bag? To me, that just seems like, isn't that defeating the purpose?
It seems
Well,
like a
no, it did.
sickness.
He did
Like
kind
you
of
couldn't.
secure the bag, though. If you really think about it, he's been on some of the biggest platforms. He's written, I don't know how many damn books he's written. Don Don over there doing his research. How many books he got? Don Don. He done written books. He's been talked about right now. You know what I'm saying? So he secured the bag. Really, what it is that I hope that she didn't sign no damn paperwork, because she seemed like
Right.
she's slow enough to sign some paperwork, and um he gonna be able to leave with a clean, like, all I gotta pay you is child support and maybe alimony, because they've been married about 4 years, and depending where they are, what state they're in, if you're not married for like at least 5 years or something, you don't even really get alimony like that. So
Oh my goodness, you right. And
they're
guess
just
what?
at 4 years. So I'm
He's
just
He
gonna
saying,
didn't.
file to get full custody, and he's gonna blame it on her mental health issues. This
He
nigga ain't
oh
nothing.
he didn't expect that doctor. The
well,
problem was he didn't expect that doctor to open up her mouth, because she was a doctor. He figured she'd keep it under the low low, but she got so butthurt by Derrick that, because remember, she's the one that started leaking everything and showing pictures, and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So he was having, affairs with women who had a lot to lose, like him. But see, once you have that, you swinging that peen, and that peen ain't doing good anymore. These women, and I don't understand why he still have the 1.3 million followers. What is wrong with these Pied Piper led women? I don't get it. He lied. He's discredited, and these women are still following him. They idiots too.
Ooh,
Well,
Scotty,
yeah.
I'm about to send you a link
okay.
with like a timeline of their like marriage, and I'm finding out some stuff that I had no clue about when it
Oh
comes to
shit.
them.
Oh dear.
And I think you kind of
Not
need
oh
to
dear.
Okay, go
so I'm
ahead
about
and
to send it
send
to you
it.
on Instagram.
Clutch the
Okay.
pearls. Clutch the
Okay,
pearls.
because I'm gonna end this in like 15 minutes. Let me see.
This is so sad.
I don't understand why people are still hanging on every word that comes out of his mouth and still read his and still support him and everything that he does after he humiliated this woman again.
Okay, y'all. So we have the timeline. This is what Chef Dun Dun just sent me. So it's from the Sun.com, I think. The magazine The Sun. Okay. So it says popular social media relationship expert Derrick Jaxn has been married to his wife for a few years. Despite raising children together, the couple's dirty laundry was recently revealed. Now, who is his wife? Derrick Jaxn got engaged to, is it Denia?
Yeah, Denia.
Denia Brodus in November 2016, and the pair married in Georgia on January 2018. She is a stay-at-home mother and supports her husband through his entrepreneur ventures. Derrick Jaxn started his YouTube channel back in December of 2010, and since then he's been making videos on the topic of love, romance, do's and don'ts in a relationship. Looks like he didn't follow his own advice. Denia went through drastic weight loss surgery in 2017, losing around 75 pounds before her wedding day. She is Christian and committed to her faith as highlighted by her social media. She frequently shares scripture verses and biblical advice with her followers. Do they have kids? Before the pair got married, they already had one child, daughter Marley, who was born in 2016.
Denia sadly suffered with postpartum depression after giving birth to her daughter, but she credited Derrick in helping her get back on her feet. The two stated that they want two more children. Now, the next question was, did Derrick Jaxn cheat on his wife? A lady by the name of Candace exposed her affair with Derrick Jaxn during an interview with a popular vlogger by the name of Tasha K, reported by Sister to Sister.
Yep.
Okay. He claimed he was separated from his wife, and then he met the Ghanaian, the Dominican Portuguese influencer. The mistress provided receipts of her meetups with him, including a cozy shot taken from the bed he shared with his wife in their Atlanta home. Candace claimed that Derrick had sent her $1,000 during their short affair, and he admitted in the YouTube video seated next to his wife. He said he felt the need to share the information with his followers publicly after he had already had the conversation privately with his wife. I see that Dun Dun has sent me another link. Okay, so here's another one.
Now this one about to make y'all gasp a little bit, okay?
So YouTuber Derrick Jaxn's wife secretly filed for divorce in August before canceling the filing 2 months later, as he admitted to cheating on his wife when two women came forward last week. Derrick's wife of 4 years, Denia Jaxn, filed for divorce from the relationship expert on August 28, 2020, and the clerk from the Fulton County Court confirmed it to The Sun. Derrick, 31, never responded to the petition for divorce. Denia, 32, then filed to dismiss the divorce petition on October the 2nd, 2020, after they reconciled. The couple shares 2 children together. Derrick, whose real last name is Jaxn, admitted to cheating on his wife after 2 women came forward claiming that they had an affair with the author. He admitted in a YouTube video while holding hands with his wife, Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside of the marriage. I'm talking about things as serious as sex, flirtation, and that kind of thing. And some things may be considered okay by some in terms of chatting and checking in with people who I previously had an encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in line with the vows that I took. Certainly not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. The YouTuber revealed his wife was aware of the affairs. She was aware. She said there is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level, and it was unacceptable. It's not something that I tolerate or we tolerate moving forward when I've been flooded with messages that I need to leave and why haven't I left? And the answer is that when I found out about it, I did leave. I didn't hesitate or waste time to do so, and I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stayed firm in my decision. And I did not come back until I saw a shift and change in his mentality and how he carried himself and how he presented himself in conversations that we were able to have that we were never able to have in 12 years of knowing each other. She continues, so today, where I'm at, it's at peace and by his side, and I have no hesitation or hurt or shame about that. It's only because of the grace of God and the mercy of God. And we have already turned a new chapter in this story, and we are continuing to move forward. And we are just now sharing this with you. And I forgave him, and most importantly, God has forgiven him and the others as well. In a separate YouTube video, Denia revealed that she had filed for divorce when she learned of the affairs, that they were separated for most of 2020. She also claimed that he cheated before their marriage. Denia said the only reason I even entertained coming back was because there was an actual shift in your mentality and how you deal with me. You eliminating people from your life, cutting off these connections with these people, and that is something you have never done, and you never hinted at that. Even with the trying again and breaking up and getting back together, all of it, you had never done that before. Also, your pursuit of God and your continued pursuit with or without me, I was out of your life and it was over. A woman by the name of Candace claimed to YouTuber Tasha K that he had planned a Miami getaway with her in July of 2020. She claimed that Derrick also brought her to the home that he shares with his wife.
Yep.
She further claimed that Derrick convinced her that he was separated from his wife and that she was staying with family in Colorado after seeing boxes in his home while visiting. The influencer became suspicious of Derrick when he began communicating with her through Snapchat because his wife was staying at the home. She claimed he then blocked her from social media. Then a second mistress came forward to Tasha K, claiming that she had a 6-month affair with Derrick in August of 2019. She claimed that she messaged him on Instagram while going through a breakup. The two met up and had instant chemistry and sparks, and she didn't even know that he was married. She claimed that he told her he was unfortunately married, but that they were separated and going through a divorce. The night they met, she claimed that he whipped his sausage out while in his Atlanta condo. The woman told the YouTuber when he said he reconciled with his wife, he blocked me on social media and Snapchat. We started out in August of 2019 and it went on until May of 2020. It was pretty steady. We talked all the time. He was like a friend. Oh, I think that's it.
Excuse me,
did they-
Mr. Scotty, Mr. Scotty by nature, sir. Excuse me. Did we just see her in the first the first thing that she had surgery for him, basically,
I told you I
because
was gonna make y'all gas.
I heard it. Hold up.
she had surgery for this man to prepare for their wedding
After
Then,
having a baby
after having a baby, which is
and going through
honestly
postpartum.
insane. She went through postpartum depression, which can lead into other types of depression.
Yep.
Yes.
I know I have 4 kids, okay? And I know that postpartum depression can lead into other depressions. And he still had the balls to still put this lady through all of this. And then she filed for divorce in 2020. She should have stuck with that because that was right around the time, right, when the video was that in 2020 or 2021 when the video came out, they were sitting on the couch. Because I want to say that was in 2020 when they had that video of them on the couch and she was just in the bonnet and stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Because so that makes sense. She had already filed, probably at that time filed for divorce. He never responded. He comes back. They reconcile. They do that video. Boom.
But you know what they said? One of the mistresses said that they had sex in the house and the wife sat in the room and watched them.
Wait,
I'm sorry, what now?
Oh.
Yep. If I gotta find the link because
I do remember hearing that.
I remember.
Oh, this is messy. This is messy.
She has mental issues, and he preyed on that. That's what happened.
You know what I think would solve this? I think that the government should tax him for her mental health therapy that she's going to need. I think that might stop it because look at Wendy Williams. I think that there should be some type of penalization if you call someone to have a nervous breakdown.
Nikki, you just said a whole mouthful. First, you want, and I understand what you just said there, but Nikki is
chop it off and then give them a tax.
I'm with you with the tax, but I'm not with you with the chop it off piece. But she actually said that she had seen him having sex with someone else. So y'all remember when, like, after
she said it was a video, I thought that she had saw in his phone and she watched it. I didn't know she was in the room.
In the room, because I remembered because I used to like Derrick Jaxn, and then that's when we had Kevin Samuels. I used to like Derrick Jaxn, but I thought something just wasn't right with him. It was just too perfect. Something wasn't right because I followed this from day one, so I remember that. No, someone was in the room and she came in the bedroom and they said she sat on the couch and watched him.
So this is some type of cult type thing, and her family has to be in the cult as well because it's no way that I wouldn't have been committed, honestly, by my family by now. If they knew what was going on, they would do it if for no other reason than to protect my children. So there's a fly in the buttermilk. They all crazy as hell, it sound like. What if he has a cult?
What about the part where the mistress said she didn't know he was married, but you was all up in that man's house?
So
Well,
you
they
mean to
all
tell me you
say
didn't see
that.
no products in the house? You didn't see no Egyptian cotton sheets on the bed to tell you that this man was married?
You ain't see no
Not
damn
Egyptian
bonnet
cotton.
laying around. We
You
know
didn't
she
see
wear
no
'em.
coconut hair oil. You didn't see no perfume or nothing in the house. Like, girl,
Ladies, we are in Atlanta, honey. Ladies, we are in Atlanta. If you only knew. So I can
yeah, never
understand
mind.
the way they play that role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Never mind. Yeah.
Well, I
Right.
mean, if you honestly think about it, if you just go into somebody's house to get your back cracked, are you really looking in their stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm nosy
Yeah,
as
I
hell.
am
Yep.
because I ain't got time for
Yep.
the foolishness. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I am nosy. I am.
I'm
No, if
opening
I go in
medicine
your medicine, I'm
cabinets.
looking at the medicine
Okay.
cabinet. I'm looking
Oh
underneath the
God.
sink.
Have
I'm
y'all
gonna
never
be looking
Googled
for
somebody's
Vaseline booty
medication while
spray.
y'all
I'm
was
gonna
in
be
the
looking for
bathroom?
lace front wigs. I'm gonna be looking for all of
yes,
that. No, ma'am.
Wait a minute.
Not
I've
Googling
yes.
Googled
medicine.
I
somebody's
want to
medication just to see, like,
make
is
sure
it
you
safe to
ain't
do what I
crazy.
came over here for? Or
Exactly.
Right?
I'm serious. If I'm just because first of all, I don't do the random things. You know what I'm saying? I don't just be going over to folks' house like that. I don't do that. But when I have before. Okay. I would let me go to your bathroom. I'm looking in your medicine cabinet. I'm looking because honestly, I am looking for signs. If you saying that you single, I don't need your broad, your woman, your lady, whoever coming up in here on us. You know what I'm saying? I am checking for things like that. Yes, I am. I
I'm
ain't gonna
Right.
pulling the
take nothing
shower
from you.
curtain back because if that tub got a ring around it, I got to go
There you
Okay.
go. There you go. That part too.
because you nasty.
Hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, it's about that time, y'all. I got to end this trial.
Okay,
Gotta
Scotty.
get
Thank you for
myself.
always being such a wonderful host.
No problem. No reason I'm
Scotty,
ending it
I
because I
hope
gotta get ready to go
Child,
to
I don't
work
know about all of
again.
that now.
Scotty, I hope that you can get an interview from her because I really want to hear what she has to say at this point.
Oh yes, I would love to get an
That would be
interview.
good. That would be
That
good.
would be good.
I would
I
definitely
mean,
love
Don
to
Don
know.
got all the connects. Don Don look like he know he get all the business. Maybe somebody he could set that up or something. Cause let me tell you something. I will be
Because
here
Don
for
Don show found it.
I, I will be here for an interview with what's her name?
Mhm.
Denia.
Denia. I will be here for a Denia Jackson Scotty by Nature interview.
I would too. That'll make the people tune in, child. They will really tune in for
Yes.
that. Yes,
They in
indeed.
Atlanta. That I mean, you somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. So,
We're
ooh,
gonna try
don't
to
she have
that's
an
a good
Instagram?
idea.
Don't
Yeah, I
she
was
have
just about to say, do
Instagram?
she got Instagram or something?
Yeah, because I think when she went off and she put the spell
She sure
on the
do. I'm on it
internet.
Yeah, she's
looking, and she ain't
always
posted nothing.
posting.
Look, she
Yeah,
ain't posted nothing. I was looking here. I'll send her a message, but I'll put it in the group
one of
chat.
the mods that's up here. If y'all find it, put it in our chat, and then I will definitely go up in there and be like, "Oh, you should do an interview
Yeah,
with."
if we
You
could
know what I'm
all just
saying?
go in and send her a message saying the interview with Scotty.
She
Yes,
should tell her story because this, wow.
exactly,
Okay
and put it
then.
like that.
How about this? How about this? Because the same way I've been asking y'all to like not necessarily spam Wendy, but get
I
her.
spell Wendy and
I did
Candy.
that when you asked last week, baby.
So we need to get Deny up here. That's another interview that I need to manifest. Okay, well, first off, first things first, I want to thank everybody, I guess Chef Dun Dun too, for coming up here and having this conversation with me. I really appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Scotty, for
Love
allowing me
that
Thank
to be
victim.
on your
you.
Thank
platform.
you, Scotty.
I'll talk to you later, victim.
You will be blocked, villain.
Victim Scotty. Oh,
Her
victim,
IG in the group
victim,
chat.
victim.
Get the fuck off
Oop.
my shit, Dun Dun.
Victim
Thank y'all.
Scotty.
Thank
Victim,
y'all.
victim, victim.
Okay, you know what? Let me just take
All
my
right,
Love
chicken
you,
pie
motherfucking.
pie.
love you,
Bye.
Scotty.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Her info in the group chat, y'all.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Bye.
definitely gonna be up underneath there. All right, Scotty. All right, y'all. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Not a problem.
Thank you, Scotty, for opening up your platform and letting us come here and have a safe space to express ourselves. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right. Talk to you guys later. All right, you guys. I'm coming on camera. Well, you guys, that was today's live. Did I tell you I was only gonna be on here for an hour? And I stayed on for another hour. Ain't that something? But anyway, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are brand new to the platform, go on and subscribe to my channel. We're almost at our goal, which is 40K. We're less than 900 subs away. If you're brand new to the platform, go on and subscribe. Make sure you like, rate, comment, subscribe, share the video, do whatever. My social media will be at the bottom of the page. The bottom of the video. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and all that good stuff. And we are out of here. Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on tonight. But it won't be no live review. That review may not even come out until tomorrow if I decide to review the show, because I didn't review it this past week. So whatever. But with that being said, y'all, we're out of here. The next time I go live will probably be for the Housewives of Potomac, and we're out of here, y'all. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tramel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tramel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.